I do want to tell people that are possibly listening to the podcast, I am going to show pictures of my babies. Do you want to know their names or no?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And as you're setting that, what's your baby's name?
Chunk.
Sorry, I have to giggle. I just love it.
No, it's a good name.
It's a great name.
I wasn't going to keep it. So
No, don't tell me anything.
I'm sorry. I will
the
not.
name. Okay, but don't tell me anything because
I will not.
you
I'm
just
so
never
sorry.
know what Chunk will say.
Okay.
Chunk might rat you out, you know?
Okay. Well, Chunk, yeah, he would rat me out.
Oh, I got 2 pictures. I got another one.
I have 2 babies.
Oh my God.
I have 2
Who's
babies.
the second one? I'm sorry. I'm so ADHD when it comes to animals.
It's fine.
For anybody who's listening, like you don't count anymore. They do.
Nope, it's the pets because that's what we love here. We love the animals, we love the pets. So
Yeah.
Rennis is the second boy that I sent you.
Can you spell that for me?
Yes, it's Rennis. So it's like Dennis but with an
Okay.
R.
Perfect. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, so for those that are listening right now, I
Yes.
have the photos up in front of me, and you gave me beautiful photos that I could see the eyes of the babies. And the reason why I love to have that is because the eyes are the gateway to the soul. So what I do is I take a moment and I connect through the eyes, and I just have to tell you, Chunk is already starting, not shutting up. I know. And I'm going to go right in. Usually I'm going to explain and like kind of like let you know what it is, but he's like, no, lady, you need to stop talking because I'm in charge right now.
That's
So
fair.
I know that even though he has his like little size and his little cute name, he's very wise. So I know that he makes me feel like he listens to everything that you say conversation wise
Okay.
and knows exactly what you're processing and how it is. So he listens to everything.
Stop.
Now, do you like hold his paws and like talk, like what's with the paws? Because I have the paws in the hands, and I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but he's holding my paws and he's like kind of like talking to me, but like wanting to sing. No offense, and not the greatest singing voice. I don't mean to offend you in any way, but he's just like, listen, she like takes me, she takes my paws, and we're like dancing and singing together. He's like, I love it, but I think I have a better voice than her.
That would be very Chunk, and I do dance with him. I will pick him up,
Okay.
and I used to like do little dances with him. And it seemed like he hated it when I would do it with him.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
But he's just giving you credit for doing that and feeling that. And he also talks to me, okay, so I feel like, and I know you said you weren't going to keep the name.
Yeah.
Because there's something that he's sharing with me about his name. And don't tell me, because I just want to go into this for a second, because it's
No.
like the story behind this
Uh-huh.
is what he's sharing, because he's like, I didn't really fit my name, but my personality did. You know what's really weird, and I don't know if you're going to understand this, but I have to give what I get.
Okay.
He keeps showing me Chunk from the Goonies. So, yes or no, without going into details, would you understand why he's sharing this with me?
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, just so you know, he's sharing the scene when they're like outside and they're like, do the, what is it? The, whatever it is that he lifts his shirt
The
up.
truffle
and he, like,
shuffle.
But that's literally what he's showing me right now. And I feel like Chunk had this personality that just lit up the room. Like he could read everybody, he could see everybody, he could just cheer everybody up. Is Chunk in the spirit world?
No.
Okay, so which dog that you have is in the spirit world? And if it's not for you, who's in the room with you, that's coming through, that's also like a medium-sized, darker dog?
I bet it's Max.
And this was your baby?
He was a family dog.
Okay. And the reason why I say that is only because I felt all of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute, I felt like Chunk was here. I almost said Goonies. I felt like Chunk was here. And all of a sudden I was pulled to the spirit world. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So I
Yeah.
have to just let you know that Max is here too. But I feel like Max is here too. Like, do you have a brother?
I do.
Okay, so I just want to say hi to the brother as well, also, because Max wants to say that as well too. Because I feel like Max was like you said, the family dog, but
Yeah.
like coming in and saying like I don't know how to say this. I was the one who opened the door to the love for the animals. So I feel like either Max was the first family dog or the one who introduced you guys that you have the most memories with when it comes to having a pet.
I wonder if it's Shane, but he wasn't a medium size. He was a smaller guy.
Like 20 pounds when I say medium.
Okay. Might be Shane. I apologize. I was
And I
thinking like,
apologize for not getting more
no,
evidence from him to know if it was Shane or Max
it
because
would
I
be
really should
Shane.
have.
Yeah, it would be
Okay,
Shane.
this is Shane. So Shane is the one who kind of was like the first family dog that
Yes.
came in and like brought you through and like kind of introduced you to having a pet and being irresponsible with the pet because I was going
Yes.
to say responsible, but he was like they weren't really very responsible.
Uh-huh.
Meaning the kids wise weren't. Not that he was neglected. I want people to know this.
Yes, was not neglected. We loved him a lot.
And how do you connect with the month of October as being significant, like a birthday, anniversary, month of passing October?
Um, I was married in October.
Okay, so that would be an anniversary, right?
Yes.
So you gave me that it was Shane. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's just to confirm that it is Shane that's here because I got October as significant.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying that. So if it's an anniversary, I just want to say that that was Shane coming through. Sorry for talking so fast. For your
No.
listeners, when I start to connect, that's what happens.
No, this is incredible.
So I just want to jump to Runnis for a second. I want to sing a song to him. You know the song like I know I'm gonna make a fool of I'm not singing. So whoever's listening, you don't have to lower your volume. I'm not singing
I thought
for
you were gonna
anybody.
sing for
'cause
it.
Then they would cancel your podcast and charge you fees for I don't know what. Just so you know. But I feel like that joke, you know the song like how we used to like Natalie Fofatally, Fee Fi Bo, whatever the hell it goes, like that whole song where we rhyme everything.
Yeah.
I want to sing to Rennis when I'm rhyming though. I feel like there's like this silliness that I want to sing to him.
Yeah.
Him? Rennis is a boy?
Yes, he's a boy.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm that because I said him, that slipped through. Now, when I feel Chunk's personality and then I feel Rennis's personality, it's different.
Yeah.
I feel like Rennis is more of a goofball. He makes me feel like I'm the one who walks into the sliding glass door because I don't realize it's not open.
Uh-huh.
Like that's literally what I feel like for him.
Yep.
I also feel like he makes me feel like I'm just happy. Was Rennis a rescue?
He was a rescue.
I could tell because he said thank you. You know, so that's the other piece is he says thank you. Because I feel like there's a special story behind him of like I just want to tap into this for a second. I hear a lot of noise, so this is how I have to kind of decipher what I'm hearing right now.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of noise and I feel overwhelmed. So did you pick him up from a shelter?
I did.
Okay, so the noise that I'm feeling and I'm hearing is very overwhelming for me. So I'm not really who I really can truly be because of my surroundings. So he's showing me this. And then he's showing me the love and the respect that you have for him or had for him when you got him and understanding that he had to decompress for a period of time and giving him that decompression. Even though you wanted to swaddle him and cuddle him and squeeze him and hug him and love him, you still understood his boundaries and you allowed him to grow. So he's very grateful for you allowing him to grow and become himself the way he needed to. You have, not to take away from Chunk, love Chunk, big heart, all that piece. But there's something about Rennis that he just has this spot in your heart that he just, and you have a spot in his heart, that there's just that piece of you saved me and allowed me to save you. So can you understand how he's sharing that piece?
Yeah. He's my baby. I saw him at the shelter and I just connected with him. And I was like, I have to get him. I have to get him out. I just knew, and I watched him on the shelter website for like a month and he was still there. And I said, I have to go get him.
and it's like it just the way he brought me to the shelter, it was like it wasn't his space,
Yeah.
and not that any shelter dog was like, yay, this is great here, but he just made me that my ears were hurting with the overwhelming feeling of everything. Also, would you understand the skin issues that he would have come with, or the allergy issues that he would have come with when he came out of the shelter?
Yeah.
Because he has me itchy.
Yeah. He's an itchy boy.
um he's an itchy boy.
He's an itchy boy. Yeah, he's an itchy boy, and he had little like spots. I just think from
Mhm.
being in the shelter on his like elbows that he just
Yeah.
now they're going away, but it took him some
And they'll
time.
go away and they'll get better. I could tell you that. Not a doctor, don't diagnose or prescribe, have to say that. But they will, I have to say that. But they will get better. I also feel like he's just such a sloppy mush.
He is.
I feel like he doesn't have table manners.
Nope, not even a little bit. He is the
And
messiest.
he acknowledges that, but it's just because he's like, this is so weird how I'm going to say this, but he's like, my tongue is so big and I just love tasting everything and drinking the water and splashing it everywhere that I just do it.
Yep.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Oh.
And he just loves that. Now, and he's sharing this with me, and I think it might be both of them sharing with me, but was there a conversation about like a tattoo connected to them? Like one day you may have to get one, or a conversation connected to a tattoo?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had planned to get a tattoo of both of them, and it didn't work out at the time to go get it.
And it doesn't have to work out. It's just a matter of they know of these conversations that are happening and they know that this is going on. So again, when I was saying Chunk is super nosy and listens to everything,
Yeah.
like just that everything is being heard and listened and that kind of that feeling. Um, who has the blanket that's theirs? That like you could put the blanket over yourself, but they want it off of you and on them.
Rennis.
Okay.
It's Rennis.
Because it's like you could lay down and get really comfortable, but let me come in and I'm just going to take over.
Yep.
Just take over.
Yep.
Just take over.
Can I ask you if anything comes through about what Rennis's life was like before I adopted him?
I can. Yeah, I mean, you can.
And it may
And
not.
when I was in the shelter, like, do you know the history? I just don't want to give too much, but I do want to say that I feel like I'm going to say the words a family, but it really wasn't a family. I feel like I had someone who neglected me and didn't care for me. So I feel like I was picked up, I was found on the streets. I feel like I was picked up malnourished because it was kind of like, I don't know where you're located, don't tell me, but I kind of feel like I was dumped
Yeah.
on the streets. But I feel like I'm like in the South. Do you know where are you? I'm sorry for saying, if I'm trying to connect how I'm feeling this, because it's funny. I got like North Carolina and then all of a sudden I was thrown to Texas. So I just have to understand this for a second.
Yeah.
Where you are or where you got Rennis from, I feel like he was transported to the shelter. So I don't feel like he was picked up off the streets of where you live. So would
Okay.
you know this to be true? Would you know this?
I wouldn't. But I
Okay.
did adopt him from the South LA Animal Shelter.
Oh, okay. So that's why I'm getting south, because I'm like, why am I getting south?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as
So it
you
was the
said that,
South LA Animal Shelter.
yeah.
Okay, so he's acknowledging that then. He's like, why? Because I got the South. I'm like, why did they give me South Carolina and then all of a sudden Texas? I'm like, where am I going here? But it must be just South that he's trying to give me, and I'm not listening because I'm stubborn. um, I'm just tapping in for. I feel like it's Chunk. If we could just, again, not a doctor, don't diagnose or prescribe, but if we could just watch Chunk's ears
Okay.
to make sure that we're not getting like yeasty or anything like that. But I feel like we just have to watch the ears. So I don't know if he had issues with his ears before, but I just
Okay.
want to watch them.
Okay.
Do you have any questions? I mean, 1,001, but that's okay.
I mean, so many. I really feel like the personality is you hit it like spot on. Like, 'cause Chunk is very just like crazy and in your face. But like, I do feel like he's more of like my, I don't know if soul dog is like the right word, but like, I can just look at him and I know he understands what I'm saying to him, which is crazy. And Ren is like just my goofy, but he's my affectionate boy. He wants to be on top of me. If
Yeah.
he could be in my skin, he would be in my skin. Like he just loves to like, but it took him a while. It took him almost 6 months
Mhm.
to feel comfortable. And it's funny.
Mhm.
And I was saying to my friend actually today, in older pictures of him, you can see his ears up and then now they've dropped.
Mhm.
So I can tell he's finally comfortable.
Oh, I definitely, and I think that he really appreciates that time of understanding. You know, the understanding of knowing that he needed that time.
Yeah.
I really, do you give your animals middle names? Why do I keep on saying ask
Yes.
about the middle names?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just
No,
like
Chunk Daryl is
I
and
love it.
I think Rennis, I never officially gave him a middle name, but I did call him Rennis
Mhm.
Bartholomew the other day and it felt right.
I love it. I love it. No complaints here. They were just like, you have to ask about the middle names. I'm like, okay, I'll ask about the middle names.
Yep. The middle
You know, and I
names.
would have never guessed those middle names in 1,000 years. So if anybody asks, why didn't you ask for it? It's not that easy. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have believed it anyway if they gave it to me.
They're literally insane. If you had been like, Daryl? What is this? Why? Why did you select this? No, this is incredible. This was perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I think, I was hoping something. A part of me wants to know what Ren's life was like before I got him, but then part of me is like, I feel like he's so happy now that I don't know if I want to know because he was at the shelter for a long time.
And I'll tell you that animals are very resilient. They can let go of their trauma, unlike humans.
Yeah.
You know, like they really can learn to disconnect and release it, which we really should learn that from them, you know? And I will also share that, like, if we had like an hour, like for me to really go in and ask him stuff and stuff like that, we could see what happened beforehand. But there has also been times where animals have told me, nope, we're not going there,
Yeah.
we're not going, you know, because the
Oh,
trauma has been so deep. It's not that they can't handle it. They feel like they're human. They don't want to expose their human to that.
yeah.
And I've respected that with some of the readings that I've had.
I think it would be very difficult to know the truth, especially when you are rescuing a baby from the shelter and,
Hmm.
giving a dog or a cat or any animal a home that it deserves. And I feel very strongly about it. I feel like if you are able to adopt, do it. And, if I could have 45 dogs, I would. But, I have 900 square feet to work with in my apartment. So two is going to be the limit for right now.
Listen, I've got a zoo in my house. Every time I turn around, my kids will call me. I'm like, no, no vacancy. No more
Vacancy.
rescues. No vacancy.
No room at the inn.
No room at the inn, you know, because I'm the same way. Like if I could, I always say that, you know, my dream is to get land, have a main house, and then have tiny homes where people could come and visit me. But when you visit, there's rescue animals in there. That's their home, that you're staying with them to help them. Like that is my dream.
I love that. And I hope you can achieve that. That's
Me
amazing.
too.
Oh my gosh, we love the animals. They're better than people sometimes.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna
Sometimes
I'm not gonna lie.
I always say it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love my animals. People I could be without.